Hi, this is Bill for SparkyChannel.com. Today, I would like to compare and contrast two very high-quality brands of end cutting pliers. On the top of your screen is the Klein 8-inch end cutting pliers, and on the bottom of your screen is the Knipex 200mm end cutting nipper. I measured the Kleins at about 8 3/8 inches in length and the Knipex at about 7 7/8 inches. Notice the differently shaped heads. The greater curve on the head of the Klein is designed so that you can pull out many staples and nails comfortably with a rocking motion. The flatter design of the Knipex is designed for being able to tie off rebar when preparing for concrete pours, but it still features some curved surface to allow much of the rocking motion. A big difference in the tools is that the Kleins are hot riveted. This means that the rivet is flush to the surface of the tool, while the Knipex has a protruding joint. The Kleins are drop forged, hardened, and tempered construction. The Knipex are made from a high-grade special tool steel, forged, oil hardened, and the cutting edge has a hardness of approximately 61 HRC. Both tools have very well matched cutting surfaces. Both appear to be precisely machined. The Klein tool is made in the USA and the Knipex is made in Germany. The Knipex are easily used with one hand even when new. The Kleins are stiffer and may need a break-in period before you can use them easily with one hand. Both companies give their respective tools limited lifetime warranties. One task that these tools are very good at is pulling out staples and nails. Here, I've nailed some 16D nails into a 2x4. Each tool will be given the job of pulling 3 nails from the 2x4. And they're off! Knipex on your left, Klein on the right. The Knipex is getting good pulls on the first 16D nails. It's pulling it right out. The Klein is struggling a little bit. Oh, there it is. The Knipex has the first one out. And there's Klein has got his first one out. The Knipex is ahead. It's pulling. It's struggling though. It's struggling with the second nail. The Klein with the greater curved surface is it seems to have a little easier time with the second 16D nail. The Klein has pulled in the lead. The Klein has just about pulled out the second nail. Knipex is still struggling with that second nail. And here's Klein on the third one. It's getting good grips on the nails. Knipex done with the second one. It's on to the third one. And Klein. Klein's a little ahead. Klein, there it is. Klein wins. Klein wins. Knipex is struggling a little bit. There it is. It's out too. And now it's on to the roofing nail cutting contest. Knipex on your left, Klein on your right. Each tool will be tasked with cutting 3 roofing nails. And they're off. Both tools are grabbing the nails right down by the finished surface. Klein has cut the first one. Knipex has cut the first one. Both tools are working on the second nail. And Klein has cut the second one. Klein is working on the third one already. Knipex is struggling with that second one. The longer handles of the Klein give a little more leverage. And Klein has won. Klein just cut the third one. Knipex is now on the third nail. And here we go. Knipex cuts the third one. The roofing nails on the left were cut by the Knipex. The nails on the right were cut by the Klein. They look to be just about equally flush to the surface. And now for the stripped screw removal contest. The object is to spin these strip screws out of the plywood using the tool's teeth. And they're off. Knipex on the left, Klein on the right. Knipex is spinning the 1 1/4 inch deck screw right out. The head design seems to be better for this task. And it's about almost all the way out with the Knipex. The Klein is struggling a little bit. Knipex wins. Knipex wins. Klein is still trying to grab onto that screw and get it out. It's a 1 1/4 inch deck screw. And here it comes. Okay, it's out. In conclusion, I think these are both very fine tools. I think they're very well made, very well crafted. They both feel excellent in my hand. I do think that the Klein, with the more curved head, is better for pulling things out. It's just the design of the head. That's the way the tool is made. I think that the Knipex is better for anything having to do with a twisting motion, such as spinning out strip screws or tying off rebar. I'll put links in my video description for both the Klein 8-inch end cutting nippers and the Knipex 200mm end cutting nippers. Also, I'll put a link for the smaller Knipex 160mm end cutters and for the Knipex 180mm and 210mm carpenter's end cutting pliers. Also, I'll put a link for the Knipex 200mm comfort grip, high leverage end cutter and bolt cutter. Thank you. I hope this video was helpful.